LaVar Ball. LaVar Ball, that guy's a bad dad, they say. Terrible, putting pressure on his children. See, Colin, he wasn't very good against Kentucky. Yeah, because Kentucky's got like 2 NBA guards. Both will be lottery picks. Yeah, like that. They haven't eaten guys alive all year long, Kentucky's backcourt. So this is very interesting. I found this to be the most interesting thing of the weekend. So Lonzo Ball, his dad's crazy LaVar Ball, right? Who's been saying he's going to be the next Steph Curry. He's been hyping him up, and that does not sit well with a lot of you. That is a bad dad, I hear. A bad dad. What's funny is he got all 3 of his boys scholarships to UCLA. Bad parent. But if I said, I know this parent, and they got 3 of their sons to Harvard, you'd be like, great parent. You don't think they put academic pressure on their kids? Okay. So Lonzo got beat up by Kentucky. Again, no great shame. Kentucky's got the most talented backcourt in college basketball, regardless of if they made the Final Four. And people went crazy. See, LaVar's bad. LaVar's bad. Too much pressure. LaVar's bad. We blanch. We cringe. Yet on the same weekend, you don't like the way LaVar Ball parents. There was a quote that was being passed around the internet this weekend that grew a full head of steam and everybody loved. Conservatives loved it. Liberals loved it. Young people loved it. Old people loved it. Coaches loved it. Non-jocks loved it. Everybody loved this quote. Frank Martin, whose team made it to the Final Four, on putting pressure on kids. Frank Martin's quote was, you know what makes me sick to my stomach? When I hear grown people say that kids have changed. We've changed as adults. We demand less of kids. We expect less of kids. We make their lives easier instead of preparing them for what life truly is about. We're the ones that have changed. So what is it, folks? Do you love that quote or what LaVar's doing? Because that quote is what LaVar's doing. You ever watch The Spelling Bee? You ever seen that, Jenny?
Who doesn't love The Spelling Bee?
12-year-old kids often crying on stage. The Spelling Bee.
Yeah, it's intense.
It's intense, isn't it?
Yeah. You feel it. You feel it.
You can. Mm-hmm. Let me read where the Spelling Bee champs have gone on to succeed as their parents put pressure on them. They often cry on national TV. Jonathan Kinsley won it in 1971. He's a doctor of internal medicine in New York. The 1973 winner was Barry Trinkle. He went to MIT, eventually worked at NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab. The 1988 champ is a professor. The 1991 champ, Amy Murray-Damock, molecular biologist. 2010 winner, Harvard Private Equity. 2006 winner, Cornell, Master's Business Economic Reporting at New York University. 2007 winner, and again, not all these kids are in college yet. 2007 winner, Cambridge, a Churchill Scholar, Princeton University. All that pressure, and they're all wildly successful. Maybe you should put more pressure on your kids. You do get the academic pressure kids feel all over this country. Where do I see it? It's called the Ivy League, UCLA. Duke. You think those parents are chill? Relax. Don't worry about your SAT. Or they get them in programs where they end up in national spelling bees. Frank Martin went on the internet yesterday and said, we're too soft on kids, and you all loved it. But you're uncomfortable with tough parenting by LaVar Ball, hyping by LaVar Ball, putting pressure on his kids. The kind of pressure which unveils the truth. If you can't handle dad, who the hell's guarding Andrew Wiggins? The reality is we want tough, successful kids. We really do. Because we know we've got a linear track here, they become tough adults. Go look at your life. You're driving around right now. You're watching me on TV. You're pretty successful. Own your own business. Produce wonderful kids. Did you have granite countertops and crown molding? Or did sometimes your dad yell at you? Maybe you were spanked. Maybe things didn't go your way. You were bullied. We have gone to babying everybody. So we love the words by Frank Martin. We love them and we retweet them. Liberals, conservatives, young, old, black, white, Asian, doesn't matter. We all read that and loved it. But when we see it with LaVar Ball creating hype, whoa. You do read Andre Agassi's book. What's the first third of it about? How tough his dad was.
Mm-hmm.
Or Kobe's book. Or Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s book. Or Oscar de la Hoya's book, if he has one. So if a kid ends up at Harvard, great parents. If a kid, 3 boys end up at UCLA, that guy is crazy. Is he? Or is that guy putting the kind of pressure on kids that will eventually transform itself as adults as moxie and mettle and emotional toughness? Before you call out LaVar Ball, just ask yourself, have you done well in life? You faced pressure. You got yelled at. You flunked a test. You were made fun of. Some of you were picked on. That's why you're successful. None of us grew up with granite countertops, slate countertops, crown molding. 99% of us didn't. We grew up with high expectations and our parents wanting us to get after it and not just, yo, chill, going on another vacation. I don't love everything LaVar Ball does. I don't. But if Lonzo Ball can't handle that and the Kentucky backcourt, he's doing general managers a favor. General managers wish. I mean, all these general managers in the NBA watch all these college players. And you know what they wonder? Do the kids have the soul? Do they have the heart? Do they have the toughness? They don't wonder if they have the talent. All these Kentucky guys, all 28 that go to the NBA have talent. The question is, are they tough? Can they handle the road trips? Do they handle bad officiating? Can they handle hard coaching? So LaVar Ball is not the horrible parent you think, and he's creating something that's real. Roadblocks, hype, pressure, and I'm okay with it.